Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and our non-conforming friends, everybody, welcome to Minhal Thursday. How we doing tonight, players? We got a new face at the table. Do you want to introduce yourself? The mic still isn't working, unfortunately. Try going to do your Discord settings. It was working a minute ago, Kyle. Discord likes to change audio settings on you, though. It happens to me all the time. This is the fun and exciting part that we normally figure out before we go live. Sorry. What's a Minhal stream without a little technical difficulties? There we go. Yes. That's what it was. Gotta charge them up. Gotta charge them up. Can't with mine either. And I love this headset. I hate when I'm not able to use it or it dies. I mean, I'm hanging on to this thing. It's like glued together because it's snapped because I got a fat head. All right. Well, Kyle, do you want to introduce yourself? Thank you, Max. I will turn down the music a little more. You guys better not abuse those soundboard privileges. I will take them. The DM giveth, the DM taketh away. Okay. How about now? Can you guys hear him? You guys talk real quick. Nope, they can't hear you guys at all. Look at that. 1 second. See, these are the issues we face. Let me go into my settings here. Right, exactly. This is why we gotta figure them out. Okay, you guys talk now.
Hello.
Hey, Kyle, you want to try introducing yourself again?
Oh no. Okay. Yep. Hi everyone. My name is Kyle. I am new to D&D. I just joined actually because of Sane. I started about a few months ago. I love D&D. It's very engaging. I love the role play. I love combat. Combat's really fun. Yeah. That's me.
Well, we are happy to have you here. I'm really glad you picked my game. Glad I got a player recommendation. Tells you what you think of my game, so that's cool. So, let's start off with a little bit of recap. You guys are heading north from Tosin on a mission from the mayor to figure out the reason why the goblin attacks have picked up on the city as of late and the caravans coming to and from. You started making your way north. You ran into a hill giant and his pet owlbear. Easily handled that fight, right, Valiant?
Indeed.
And you guys made your way north. A couple days travel now. Forced your way into Sir Dinnigan's mansion. Tent. He's kind of been hiding from you guys on the road. He By the way, thank you to any new viewers we have tonight. We got a lot of people watching the stream. Feel free to take part in the chat. Welcome. But during the night, on a failed wisdom check, you guys had no idea you failed. Your dreams were invaded by a night hag, and you found your way to a small cottage, thinking you had woken in the morning like any other day. But some things were off, and some of you noticed. You saw a couple little girls uh, singing the equivalent of Ring Around the Rosie for Minhal, and being just kind of creepy. And there was a little old lady, and it turned out that she was a hag. And you guys fought the hag uh, and her red cap companions, and you awoke back at camp in the middle of the night, about 2 a.m., exhausted, sweating, a little bit creeped out. And that is where we will pick up. I will bring the map up for the stream. That is, I always click the wrong scene. And with that, Sir Paddington, you wake up and you're not wearing the fancy armor you had put on.
We do not have the benefits of long rest right now, right?
Not yet.
Okay. I guess I give a shout to, I think Valiant's still in the tent.
Yes. He's staying a few doors down in this mansion.
Valiant comes out of his room, holding his head. I had a terrible dream last night. Is anyone around?
Sir Dinnigan, you can kind of hear his snores in the main room. It's quite loud. But Sir Pat has stepped out of his room as well, looking for you.
How are you feeling this morning?
Not as rested as I would like to feel.
Understandable. Valiant would like to exit the mansion.
Absolutely. You walk down the rounded staircase around the edge to the main foyer of the mansion. There are still these amorphous, humanoid-like servants moving about, cleaning, tidying, just on their mindless tasks. And you step out of the tent, and you see that out here, Razamol is a little shaken as well, and Baculus over in the distance, as if they had similar dreams.
Yeah, so Oculus he's got one hand on the tree and kind of the other hand behind him doing some kind of weird jazz hands, muttering to himself. If you get close enough, you can just hear him muttering over and over, seemingly to the tree. Please, Mr. Tree, tell me you're real. Please be real, Mr. Tree. And he's just doing that over and over and over again.
Valiant would lean over to. I'm assuming Pad followed me out. He'll lean over to Pad.
Yeah.
Is he okay?
You should have. Oh, I forgot to hit start session. I am sorry, guys. The map's coming up for you. You should be able to control your tokens now.
Nice.
Okay.
You would see Razamal is like hyper focused in whatever direction he would, if he could still sense his hunter's mark. I don't know how long it would be before it would fade, but he would be looking towards that direction.
Yeah, you focus in, and you can make a survival check with advantage.
22.
Absolutely. It seems like the direction that you traveled in your dream to the northeast, towards the swamp, is the direction that your mark is being. So part of that dream was, in fact, real. This might alarm Razumel.
Friends, did you all have a dream last night? Is that why you all are waking up at the same time?
I will admit, I did have quite a terrible dream, and you all just happened to be in it.
Did we all fight a lady? Some old looking lady. Disfigured.
I could have sworn it was Denigan for a moment.
I don't think that was a dream at all, friends. I think that was real. I can still sense her. I put my mark on her and I can still sense it.
You're joking.
I do not joke.
Well, this is something. Would Valiant have any idea of what this creature might be?
You can make a history check.
Okay.
As your no, Paladin is Sir Pat, so no, you don't have advantage.
That is a
you
3.
know the swamp is full of fake creatures, and you know that what hags are, but as to what type of hag this was, you have no idea.
And Razumal would tell you that it's a fae, but he's never really seen or felt this before, but he just kind of knows.
That's some good intuition you have. I think we should
What
You are a top
touch it.
what should we do?
I keep forgetting I can talk to you guys without
Maybe
them
we
hearing
should
me.
converse with everyone. But I reckon we should probably try to leave, unless
You have not got the benefits of a short rest, so or a long rest.
It's like the middle of the night, right?
Yeah, it's the middle of the night, so
oh,
you guys might consider finishing your rest before you leave, or you can go and try to hunt down that hag in the state you are in. Or you can ignore the hag and keep headed towards your quest.
Wait, Sir Denny or Sir Denigan, and Razumal's gonna sprint in and go all the way into the thing and try to find his room. I don't think. I think he told us it was like at the top of the stairs, right?
No, it's like right underneath the stairs, kind of like the captain's quarters on a ship is right underneath.
Oh, okay.
It's just between the stairs, these big, elaborate, gold engraved doors. And you run up, Razumal, and you open the doors, and they're not locked. And you swing it open, and Sir Denigan, by the gods, pops out of bed and reaches over towards his sword, and he's sitting there panting in his sleep, pointing his long sword at you, standing in the doorway.
Sir Denigan, are you okay?
Other than you scared the life out of me.
Did you have a dream?
Ah, yes, it was a gorgeous dream. I was back in the capital, surrounded by beautiful maidens and piles of money. Oh, and you interrupted that dream.
Sir Denigan, we were attacked.
Well, why didn't you lead with that? And he stands up, and he's in his pink silken speedo, and he starts moving over towards his armor. Is everybody okay? Are they here now?
No, it's a little difficult to explain. The others might be able to explain better, but we need to group up and decide what we're gonna do. I just wanted to make sure you were okay, because we all had basically, it seemed like the same dream, and you were kidnapped, so I didn't know if you were still here or...
We're basing
What was
our
going on?
decisions off of dreams now, are
When four people have the same dream, that is not just a coincidence. Does the term "fae" mean anything to you?
we? Well, of course I know of the Fae, and we are near the swamp.
I sense something that was fae in origin, but I have never really met anything like that before. But
Sir Dinnigan starts to, he doesn't go for his armor. It's the middle of the night. But he does put on a pair of breeches and a shirt. And he carries his sword in his hand, and he follows you out of the tent. Dreams, is it?
Look who it is.
Bad dreams? Waking me up at this ungodly hour for dreams.
We're sorry, Sleeping Beauty, but this wasn't just your normal dream. We all experienced it.
And it was Faye, you said?
yes,
Yes.
Well, we weren't sent here to hunt down Faye, but if it's what the party wishes to do, if knowing what I know about the Fae, I say we all go back to bed, finish our rest, and avoid it at all costs. But if you wish to do more than that, we should still rest.
Oh, yes. The early bird catches the worm, Sir Denigan.
I've heard that one before.
Yes.
As did I. I second that. We should definitely rest. Makes you wonder what would have happened if that encounter didn't turn out in our favor. Anyways, I'm off to bed.
Yes,
And Bally will go back to his room.
who's standing watch?
Oh, what a great thank you for volunteering, Sir Denigan.
Oh, absolutely not.
would this be last watch or third watch? Technically,
It's the third watch.
Sir Denigan, if you continue to act like a donkey, don't complain when people ride you.
Bally will turn back around and actually, I think I'll take this watch.
All right. Now, if anything should happen, raise the alarm. But did you leave your teddies back at Tosin? Is that why we're having bad dreams, gentlemen?
Oh man, hold on. Pad lifts up his hat and the duck comes out. Pad like smiles like I did not forget mine. Oh well, actually Baculus carved it for me.
Yeah, and it was a perfect carving of a duck. If I remember, he got a
That's
natural
right.
20 on his whittling check. So good, it's almost real. And Dinnigan makes his way back into his bedchamber, a little disheveled. Valiant,
Yes.
you decide to take watch, so you restoke the fire, and
I'm gonna go sleep by this tree tonight. That last one was unlucky tree.
all right. Rasimol, are you going to return to sleep, or are you going to stay up on watch with Sir Valiant?
both me and Yaga will just pass out right there. She'll cuddle up next to me, and I'll tell Valiant that I'll take the last shift. Wake me when it's time.
No, this is the last shift.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, I'll stay up with him. I thought there was 4 shifts. My bad.
Oh,
You're good.
okay. I'll have both of you make perception checks for your watch.
All right. There's a 21.
It's better than my 9.
Yeah. Rasimul's still a little shaken from the dream, but Valiant, you're steadfast in your watch, and the watch passes with not even so much as an untoward sound on the wind. And everybody can now benefit from a long rest as you wake up in the morning.
Nice.
Sir Pad, as you wake up and exit your room, you see Sir Dinnigan is scarfing down a huge plate of bacon and eggs in the tent. And as you step out of your room, he goes, oh, it looks guilty. Like, oh, kind of forgot you were here.
I mean, he'll just walk up and their chairs. I'm assuming, right? He'll sit next to him.
Yep.
Start serving himself.
Yes. I guess Do you want to invite the others in as well? I suppose.
How generous of you, Sir Dennigan.
Yes, I am nothing if not generous.
I'll give
They're
a
like a
I'll give a
hillside.
shout. Sorry, go ahead.
I said, is there a hillside?
There's
more,
some, there's
clearing?
there's some hills here, but you are starting to make your way into the wooded areas that your destination lies in.
Razimal and Yaga would kind of just go to wherever the best clearing is. I don't know, we'll go over here. And they'll watch the sunrise, and he'll kneel down, and they'll both just kind of sit there and watch as it comes up. Watch for the green light.
Yes, Boculus is doing tree yoga.
Do you seek him?
Valiant will enjoy breakfast with the Dinnigan and Pad.
Yep, you make your way in, and Dinnigan gives you a wide smile as you enter and kind of bows, but you notice the smile doesn't quite reach his eyes. He is a little uncomfortable sharing this experience with those to whom he looks down on. Dwarf Wigma. And as you guys are finishing up your breakfast there and the sunrise, Razimal is gorgeous. You're not quite as beautiful as when it rises over the ocean of the island, but it's still nice. Sir Dinnigan wipes his mouth with his handkerchief and sets it down, and servants instantly come without even a command and start to clean up his plate, and as you guys finish yours as well. So, onward towards the goblins, or did you guys want to deal with this fae?
Great question. Personally, I'd rather deal with this goblin fiasco.
Of course,
More
only
than
one
this-
of these jobs is paying, after all. It's not like we're heroes who need to save the entire realm. We just need to do the job and get paid, and then I can go back to living in civilization.
Yes. What does everyone else think? Well, that's here.
That's just Sir Pat in here with you right now. Oculus is still out by the
Okay.
trees.
He raises a sticky cup. Like, in agreement. I don't even think he was really paying attention because there's a meal in front of him.
Okay, well, we're decided then, I guess.
It's decided. All right, so I'm going to prepare for the morning, and I will meet you gentlemen by the fire before we head out. And he stands and he makes his way back to his room to don his armor and talk to his magic mirror.
Valiant will make his way outside.
That'll follow up.
Absolutely. And unless there's anything else, some time passes. Sir Dinnigan speaks his magic word at the entrance of his tent, and the light from inside fades, and it just becomes a regular tent. And he begins to break it down and load it into his pack. And everybody gathers around the fire. So the temple the mayor told us about, it is, we should reach it today, if their information was correct. So I want to make sure everybody's prepared. If you have any rituals or spells that are helpful to you for the day, this would be the time before we run into trouble.
Can Pat spend 10 minutes giving a rallying speech
Yes,
about
you
how
may.
everybody can be their best selves? Seize the day. I think he just would like motivational speaker style, you know?
Yeah, it's like, it's like Rocky and Creed.
Exactly. Just a quick training arc.
Yes. Oculus would like to remind everyone to stretch, as a pulled muscle has taken down many a parties before.
Not as many as goblins.
Well, this is true.
All right, has everybody got their once a days cast and marked off on your character sheet? Kyle is new to the table, so why don't you go ahead and explain to him what your speech feature does? Actually, he's not here, so what am I talking about? But you can explain it to him for the future.
Yeah, I just picked up Inspiring Leader, so if I spend 10 minutes, you get temp HP for like my charisma modifier. Plus a base, something.
You're not here for this speech.
Oh yeah, how much do we get?
8 HP.
Nice.
And that lasts...
What if we don't find it to be motivating?
I guess you don't get the HP.
You know what? Roll to be a sourpuss.
Roll to wake up on the wrong side of the bed.
I don't see sourpuss in my skills table.
It's a charisma check at disadvantage. That's what it is.
Oh, lovely. I'm super good at those.
You don't have to roll anything. I'm joking.
Just for funsies.
Go ahead.
It's a
Everybody loves
1.
rolling dice. Yeah. You woke up on the wrong side of the bed. That dream, it just interrupted the sleep cycle. It's just nothing fun about it. That everybody packs up their stuff. The party begins heading north. Let me pull up the map so you guys can get an idea of where you are. You zoom in on Tosin up in the northeast. You are about to make your way towards this wood right here, which is where that temple is rumored to be. Who's going to lead the way?
I'd imagine Valiant probably be in front.
Valiant in front. Does anybody want to give Valiant the help action on his survival check?
Sure.
Okay, you may
Can I-
roll. Go ahead.
Can I guidance him?
Yes, so you have guidance and you can roll with advantage as the party is helping.
Right.
15. Okay.
19.
You are able to navigate the terrain quite well and not get off the path. So you guys are actually making pretty good time. And after about an hour or two north, you are also able to successfully dodge, ending back up at the hag's cottage in the woods. You make a arc around that area as you remember it from your dream. You guys walk forward and begin to see your first signs of some religious type architecture, but the statues here are broken down.
But we're in a forest now. Proper.
You guys are in the woods.
Oh yes. Oculus would start things out with a rousing monologue about how the evils of building in such a natural beauty, of course, and just be completely distracted while everyone else is doing their things.
Arzamon would probably feel very reinvigorated going back to familiar territory.
Yes. Would anybody like to investigate this area, or would you continue moving north?
I think Razmon will. I think I get advantage if we are legitimately in a forest.
Right.
Trying to see where that is. It's features. Oh, nope, I just double my proficiency.
Okay. What would you like to take a look at here?
Just-
Statues, the tiled
Can
ground.
I see if I can smell anything?
Yes, you may make a perception check with advantage.
I would do probably the
Yeah.
statues.
Yeah, seems clear to me.
With a 10, you do smell like the faint wisp of smoke on the air coming from the north.
Stay alert, lads. Smoke afoot.
Razimal, as you're studying the statues, you can make a history check.
Am I proficient in history? Where the hell?
Or a religion
not.
check. I will allow you to use religion.
Oh, wow, they're both terrible. We'll do history. Doesn't matter. They're both -1.
Yeah, we don't do int in this party.
16. That's not too bad.
16's pretty good. As you step up to the statues and begin inspecting them and picking your brain, you don't recognize the iconography. But, the tribe spoke of gods. And while they hold Navir highest of all, the ancient dragon, they know that the gods exist. But this symbol, this quill in a black ink pot, you've never seen this before. It's a forgotten god, maybe. Sir Pat, I would let you know that as a paladin of Solaris, if you chose to investigate, you would have advantage on this check.
Absolutely, yeah.
So you step up and begin inspecting the statue as well?
Yeah, right next to him, sure.
Yeah, that's a religion with advantage or history with advantage.
How about a 19?
19. You know that cursed symbol. The sight of that symbol actually sends shivers down your spine. The very existence of this statue offends the part of you that worships Solaris. as you recognize that quill in the black ink pot as the symbol of Zithraxis, the evil god, the fallen one. He was once known as the god of justice and balance, but he fell due to a disagreement with his wife, the goddess Nyx, the goddess of magic. When she gave the ability to use magic to the mortals through the Godstone, this caused a schism between the gods. And Zithraxis saw it as a disruption to the balance of Minhal, and he vehemently opposed it. And that led to the schism and the forming of the evil pantheon. This is cursed ground to you.
Can I relay this knowledge to my party to the best of my ability?
Yep.
But I really want to upplay how like terrible this thing is. This I don't want to say God because he's terrible, but
Yeah, how does Callista feel about this person?
It's the same. She took up with Nyx, and together they forced the evil pantheon into the hells.
I'm sorry, what was the name of that god? One more time? Not Nyx, but
Zithraxis.
thank you. All right, when you say cursed, meaning what exactly? What should
It's
we
more
be
not
expecting?
like a literal curse. It's like
Oh,
profane.
okay.
None of this should exist anymore. Breaking this statue wasn't enough.
Bad juju.
But those of you who have stepped forward closer to the statue may make perception checks as well. Better than a 10.
That's a 26 actually, because we're in my favorite terrain.
Yeah, Razamol, do you speak Goblin?
I do.
You hear Goblin speech from ahead. Two goblins are arguing over a meal, it sounds like. What they're going to eat for breakfast.
I will try. I will pull. Is the statue like Is it like something we could hide behind?
It's on the ground in pieces.
Okay. I didn't know if it had like a podium or not, but
It does. It is sitting on a little dais, but it's ankle
not
high.
big enough.
Yeah.
I will whisper to Sir Pad. I was like, Sir Pad, there's goblins dead. Quick! And he's gonna try to go into the trees and try to sneak up on them and be stealthy.
I'm not bad. I'm not good at hiding. I'll do the same on this side. And we should also kind of signal, see if our teammates kind of get it, but signal get behind cover.
Yeah, they give you hand signals, Valiant and Voculus, that they hear something ahead.
Valiant will try to take cover behind this tree.
I will just wild shape into a rat.
Okay.
Nice.
Let's pull up a rat for you.
Not a giant rat, just a rat.
Boom. There you
Oh, thank you. Oh, I deleted it.
Yes, you did. You know what? It's not too important for this particular map, but that's
Thank
okay.
you.
So, are you guys going to try to move ahead stealthily
Yes.
towards the goblin speech that you hear?
Yeah, we'll go up to Sir Denigan and in Draconic tell him just goblin in one word.
heard
Or
it as well.
goblins.
I speak goblin. And he is also, I don't have him on the map right now. I'm not going to pull him up, but he also makes his way over by Razamol into the trees. And you guys are going to try to stealth forward. Sorry about that. I just had a cough. I am going to need group stealth checks, so everybody's going to roll stealth as you move forward.
Oof.
I got a 5.
Okay, Surviving's coming in with an 18.
10.
Ooh, I got a 14. I have disadvantage on stealth checks. It was a 14.
Oh,
14,
it's a bad
Taylor.
roll.
Rats are not
5.
apparently, tiny rats aren't apparently stealthy.
You guys move forward towards the camp. Let me find the right map.
And just to say, while I am in my favorite terrain, I am alert to danger. I don't know if that means I can't be surprised, like the actual feat alert, but I don't know. When we are engaged in another activity, and I can move stealthily at a normal pace while alone, but that doesn't really matter since we're together.
I will pull up the rat in a second, but I do want your token on the board for reasons. I forgot to put all the players on the board. So there. We'll move Oculus over here. And I am just going to have to grab a commoner token, and I will rename it Denny.
And he takes offense to that. How dare you make him a commoner token?
You guys begin making your way into this tree line, trying to be as stealthy as you can. And kind of ahead of you guys, you see 2 goblins around a fire outside of this old decrepit temple. There's a cage with a small creature in it. And you see a humanoid, maybe a half elf, maybe a human, you can't tell through the trees quite well, tied up and bound, leaning against the cage. It seems they only had the one cage. Brex, why don't you describe what they see?
All right. So Brex is a wood half elf. He's very young for an elf. Elves usually live till like half elves live till about 180, and he's in his early 20s, so he's very young for an elf. He's kind of bright and bubbly when you look at him. You could definitely tell he lived a full life. He's been very happy. Has not seen woe. He very happy. He is in purple leather armor. He has a lute and a scimitar, but I don't know if he has it at the moment.
Yeah, your scimitar's been taken. You are
Gotcha.
bound.
He has auburn curly hair with blue eyes. He's on the shorter end for an elf. He's about 5'8". Most elves are kind of taller, so he's definitely took after his mother on that aspect. That is Brex.
Yeah, you guys see,
Nice.
probably not as bubbly as described. He's
Nope, not right now.
and I don't know if you speak Goblin, Brex, but right now you guys hear these 2 goblins. They had disadvantage on their perception check to hear you guys. So
I do speak Goblin.
well, they're arguing over whether they're going to eat you or the fairy first.
Gotcha. Am I about like gagged? Can I speak?
You're not gagged,
Gotcha.
but any spells that need somatics, your arms are bound behind.
Okay. This is probably a stupid question. I have Warcaster feat. It says you can perform the somatic components of spells even when you have a weapon or a shield in one or both hands. Does that count as being like bound as well?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Perfect.
Otherwise, they would have gagged you.
Gotcha.
So right now you are bound.
All right.
And for all intents and purposes, that is keeping you from casting your spells.
Sounds good. Do I know the fairy personally in the cage next to me?
You do not, but he's kind of been talking to you in a hushed voice. You've learned that his name is Timber McSunshine. He's a
Okay.
fairy wizard.
Gotcha.
Unfortunately, he's quite upset that they took his spell book. He's told you his spell book is this ancient grimoire. The book talks, but it's kind of an asshole. He's not a big fan of the wizard who lives in his book, but you know, he's a pretty charming fae. Most fae are tricksy and all that, but this is a very articulate, educated fairy. It's kind of odd for you to meet him, but he seems all right. But he is locked in this cage because he is a wizard, and quite upset is his situation.
Gotcha.
So
I would probably be leaning up against the cage. Or the something other along the line.
yep, your hands behind your back, sitting on your butt with your legs in front of you. They are also bound.
Sweet.
And these two goblins are arguing over which of these guys they're gonna eat. Party, what are you doing?
Looks like they have a prisoner. I think we should help him out. What does everyone think?
I can try to hit them from here with my bow.
Sounds good to me.
All right, are you gonna attack?
Yep.
Okay, give me a second to pull up the encounter. We will roll initiative, but I will allow you to have that attack as a surprise action beforehand.
Wait, do you guys think we can convince them to just put their arms down?
Hmm.
We didn't try just talking it out yet.
Yo, true.
Does it look
Yeah.
like they could be the prisoners could be like damaged in any way? Like, is there any like thing pressing? I guess.
mean, you're kind of dirty and disheveled. You've been tied up for a couple days, Brex. You were just trying to make it to Tosin so that you could get to Green Hollow. The Battle of the Bards is coming up.
Mm-hmm.
And soon this is your shot to make it, But unfortunately, these goblins have been attacking anything on the roads here as of late, and you got captured along with this fairy. But they don't seem to be injured at all, just, roughed up a little and maybe a bit hungry and thirsty.
You guys want to try that? You guys can go forward, and I'll stay back here so that they don't see me. And if it all goes kaput, right in the head with one of them.
Yeah, Boculus remembers what happened last time we tried to talk to
Mhm.
goblins, and he goes the hell over here.
The fireball.
Well, if you like,
To be
Pat.
fair, that was a hobgoblin.
Now, I don't speak Goblin, but I'm confident I can communicate my point to them.
Oh,
Justice is universal. No, justice and righteousness is universal. They will understand me.
Valiant will accompany him.
Timber, remember
Yes.
when you tried to talk to
Whatever
these
booing
goblins?
is that a rat could do. That's coming out of the rat.
You can't talk, you're a rat.
Yeah, just like a squibble. As
This is a shot in the dark. Would I notice them sneaking up?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
All right.
would also, like, if I'm a rat, do they just like know that I'm not a real rat?
21.
The party watched you transform. Yeah.
No, the party, not the bad guys.
All the bad guys wouldn't know.
Oh, lovely.
What was the check? I didn't see it.
21.
21? Yeah, Brex, you're kind of leaned over your shoulder, kind of talking with Timber in the cage, and you notice the shine and gleam of some armor in the trees. They're sneaking quite badly, but the goblins are a bit distracted, so they haven't noticed yet, but you have.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I just want to stroll out. I mean, I tell Razimal, feel free to shoot him if you think you need to.
Okay, Sir Pad, step forward.
Absolutely.
You break through the tree line, and the two goblins immediately stop arguing and begin reaching for their weapons. What do
No,
you
I
do?
wave to them. I wave to them.
Okay, yeah,
Whoa.
you wave to the goblins as
Yeah,
they
absolutely.
reach for their weapons. And
Yeah,
they
like
break.
a hold, like when you cross your arms back and forth, like hold
Oh,
on.
yes. Thank you in your shiny armor for signaling shoot here.
As soon as I see them pick up a weapon, I would aim or let loose.
Yeah, they immediately startled. You can go ahead and do that, and I need everybody to roll initiative.
One of these days, I'll get a goblin to stand down.
Including me.
Good question.
Sir Pad and Valiant, as you guys step forward also, can you make perception checks for me?
Sure.
Would I also roll initiative?
Yes.
Awesome.
I got a 15.
Oh,
Yes.
I
As you
got a
start to step
20.
up, you don't speak Goblin, but you hear some kind of weird chanting coming from inside this temple. It sounds like goblins are it's either they're trying to practice becoming bards or something weird is happening inside of this temple.
We're missing a concert.
Okay, Baculus, I just need your initiative roll.
I rolled a 9 because I have to roll different. So I just rolled a d20.
Okay, yeah, that's why it didn't pop up. Okay. Razimal, let loose your arrow.
Is this at advantage?
Yes, I'll give you advantage. This is a surprise.
All right, I'm gonna make it a sharpshooter then. Well, that's not gonna matter. Never mind. It is a 7.
The legendary arrow.
The arrow comes flying through the trees until it hits a branch and is knocked off course.
Oh no.
And a 7.
And now we are in
Lordy.
initiative. Brex, the shit has hit the fan. You are first. You are tied and bound.
okay. Could I attempt to break get out of the rope bindings?
So if you want to try to break, that is a DC 12 strength check.
Okay.
If you wanted to try and untie and finagle your way out, it'd be a sleight of hand.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably do the finagle my way out. It's sleight of hand.
Okay, DC 12 sleight of hand check.
21.
Oh yeah, okay. You
What the fuck?
you could have escaped at any time, but you were a little bit worried that you would just get run through. But you are able to untie your hands and your feet and stand up, but that does take your action.
Okay.
Razimal,
I will shoot again, but not. I won't make it a sharpshooter.
okay.
I'll shoot at the closer one, I guess.
Yep.
And now, fucking goddamn it. So
So,
that is
do you
max.
know how so
yeah.
whatever your max amount of damage is, including modifiers.
That
It would
goblin's
be
big dead.
11 for just the base damage
We
or
don't
max
even
damage.
need you to roll. You killed him. Dead.
Okay.
Dead. So let me get rid
Nice.
of that goblin. He is dead. Ignore the old tokens. This was for a different app I used when I made this map. That goblin is dead. Bonus action?
All right. What do I have for bonus actions? I will. I won't Hunter's Mark that one.
Oh,
But
I
Yaga.
forgot to put. I forgot to
yeah.
put. Let me put.
I don't think
Yaga
she
on.
can make it to him anyway.
you
The squares. I think that's probably about 6. She'll just move them closer. And that'll be it.
go. Okay, did you move? Oh, there it is.
I'm gonna
Okay,
move
took a second to pop
myself.
up. Okay, Valiant.
Valiant's gonna summon his echo.
Okay. Where do you want it?
Yeah, right
Oh,
there. And
move it.
yeah, he's gonna move it from here to here and strike through his actually before he does that, he's going to move. Okay. He's gonna try to strike the goblin.
You have flanking advantage.
There's a 20.
Absolutely.
30-20. 13 bludgeoning.
That goblin is dead.
Nice. You see with like one quick strike, Valiant just decimates the goblin's head with one quick blow.
Absolutely. And it falls down dead. Is that all?
That is it.
Okay. Razamon from up north in a window. Let me get my eraser out right here. You see a goblin poke his head out and see you. He is going to make a short bow attack at you.
All right.
That is a 16 to hit.
That hits it on the dot.
Max damage, 8 piercing damage.
Well, there went all my temp HP. Thanks, Sir Pat.
Okay.
I tried.
No, it's a good thing. That's all the temp HP. I don't lose any health, so that's good.
25. Sorry, I'm taking moves for creatures you can't see at the moment. 30. 30. Okay.
Is this a door?
Sir Pad, you are up. Yes, that is an archway door.
Okay.
All right. I would like to walk up and break open this cage.
Yeah, you see,
If I-
it is there is a cage. It's got just a standard mundane padlock on it. Would you like to hit the lock or the cage?
The lock. I feel like I'm going to squish the fairy if I hit the cage.
Okay, the lock has an AC of 10.
No, surely I can't miss this. I got a +7. 13.
Yep. Okay, roll damage.
Smack. Oh, terrible. 8.
It only had 5 hit points. You hit the lock, and it opens, and this very gentlemanly fairy, thank you. My name is Timber McSunshine. I'm glad to make your acquaintance. I need to warn you, there are orcs in the temple. And when you hear that, everybody's blood runs cold. Orcs have not been seen south of Fire Pass, the mountain range in the north, in 400 years. How are there orcs here? This must be a joke. It can't be possible. It is the worst possible news you have ever heard. And then he continues, thank you for freeing me. They took my spell book. I'm useless without it. If you find it, please bring it back to me. I'm going to take cover, though.
Can I hear that? What he said?
Yes.
Lovely.
He's
Oh, can I
gonna
lift my
fly
hat?
into
Oh, I
the.
thought.
Oh, go ahead.
Dang.
Go ahead.
Yeah, can I lift my hat up? You can just hide under there.
I
It's
thank you
armor.
for the offer, but I think I have a better chance in the trees.
I mean, fair enough.
I'll shout over from where I'm at. You can ride
Shut
Yaga
up,
if you
Leland.
want.
It's not true, Leland.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. No. I am useless without my spell book. You do not want me in there, I will die. And he flies into the trees and takes cover.
Meat shield.
Oculus, you are up in rat form.
All right, let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20, dash, 25, 30, 35, 40. That's it.
Okay, you kind of can see into that doorway a little bit. Let me look at the angle you've got. Clear some stuff for you.
I guess with my can I see like any areas that might look like I could like squeeze in as a tiny creature?
There are holes all over the place
Lovely.
in the walls. This place is pretty decrepit and broken down. You notice
Perfect.
there's a break in the wall here, there's breaks in the wall here and here and here.
All right. I can't talk, so I will not say my plan.
Okay, I accidentally took the orcs' turns out of turn, but they just moved. Rex, we are back at the top, and it is your turn.
All right. I am. I do not have my scimitar, right? Do I just have
No,
my loot?
your loot is all you have. Your scimitar was taken.
All right, sounds good.
But the goblins were wielding scimitars. If you wanted to run over and pick one up,
That I was just probably thinking about that. My 30, 5, 10, 30. Yep, and then I will take my action to search that body.
okay. Yeah, you arm yourself with the scimitar. Takes your
Alright.
action to pick that up.
And then I will say before my full turn ends, thank you, gentlemen, for rescuing me. My name is Brex. Very nice to meet you all.
Pleasure to meet you. As Valiant is cleaning the blood off of his maul.
Razimul, you were just shot by a goblin in a window.
I don't appreciate
I will
that.
tell you, if you shoot back, he does have half cover.
Mm. We'll do it anyway. 17
17 just hits.
threads the needle. Let's go. 10 damage.
He is dead. He kind of
Let's
peeks
go.
his head up to see if you're still
Nice.
there, and you just bury an arrow right between his eyes, and he falls back with a thump.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm gonna move against the wall.
Okay.
And then Yaga will just move closer to where friends are to help.
Awesome. Valiant, you are up.
All right. Valiant is gonna try to make his way to the door. This establishment.
Yep.
So
There is a slight athletics check to get over that. Athletics or acrobatics you can check to climb over that fallen tree.
All right. 14.
14 passes. You clear the tree.
Good. Okay. I'll summon my echo in front of me.
Where at?
Yeah, right here. You're good. Is the door open?
Yeah, there is
It's
no
open,
door.
right?
It's just an
There's
open.
no. Okay. Well,
What's your echo, Kinsey? As I reveal this, let me get it much bigger. There is a group of goblins
Holy
in robes performing a ritual around a lit brazier, and there is a black gem floating, suspended in the air above that brazier. And as your echo enters the doorway, they kind of get panicked and begin chanting faster.
Okay. My echo will run up,
My chair is so loud.
and I guess it notices this orc, and it'll try to attack.
Okay. Attack that orc.
At 1.
The orc gets a retaliation attack. He's going to swing at you with his great axe.
Okay.
9 does not hit your echo, though, so you're safe.
All right. In my turn there.
All right. So those goblins are in the ritual. Then another goblin pops his head in his window, but currently he is unable to see anybody that he can shoot. Another goblin flying 10, 15, 20. He's going to stop here. And he's going to throw a javelin at you, Razamol, as he turns this corner in a full run and then skids to a stop, pulls a javelin off of his back and throws it at you.
All right.
That is a 16 to hit.
On the dot again.
Not max damage this time. 6
Right.
piercing damage.
Oh.
This goblin is going to move up and around the echo and make a scimitar attack. Advantage. That is a 22 to hit. Value.
It hits.
Okay, your echo is dismissed. All right, Sir Pad.
I'm sorry, I think I missed it. Does the tree cost, is it a check or does it cost extra movement?
It's an athletics or acrobatics check. You pick.
Let me do athletics. 23.
Yep, you can clear the tree if you want to go in a straight line.
Yeah, can I hit the orc from here in the doorway? No, because it's a weird diagonal.
Yeah, technically you're within 5 feet. If you wanted to, you could attack him or the goblin.
Yeah, let me swing at the orc. Actually, can I greet him in orcish?
Sure.
Offer him a chance to surrender?
Okay, make a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Right.
Can I see the orc and the goblin from where I'm at, or is there like a big enough wall?
That
I
wall
can't.
is Rex, where you're at.
No, Razamol.
Oh, Razamol. You can see the goblins in the ritual, but you can't see the orc.
Oh, because those
Can I-
pillars. Got it.
Sorry. Can I use my bonus action to use my Emissary of Peace?
Sure.
Sweet.
The
So this
DC
would
on
be
this is 27.
I have a plus 11 here to this roll.
Okay.
On disadvantage, though. That's already not going to get it done. So I will not waste your time further.
All right. Sir Pad is done, unless you got a bonus action. Oh, that
That
was your
was my bonus action. Yep.
Yep, Oculus.
Um, 5, 10, 15, 20, dash, 25. Can I go through this as a tiny creature?
You got to climb up the wall a little bit, so it'll take a athletics check as a tiny creature.
Oh, lovely. I'm super good at those as a rat. What is it? -4. All right. 12.
You climb up, but you're going to lose half of that movement.
Okay, so 10 to go through to here. All right, that's right there. Now that I'm in the room, looking at this stone, does it just look like it's animated, or does it like look like it's encased?
So what you should picture is like a multifaceted like princess cut diamond, but it's black. And it is about the size of a soccer ball.
It's just floating there.
It is floating there with these wisps of ethereal light coming from the goblins as they chant into it.
Okay. That's use my action.
Bacchus,
So
you
yes.
follow Callisto. I will allow you to make an Arcana check
Okay.
to try to recognize what that gem is.
11.
Yeah, you don't know.
It's there and it's black and it's floating. What
Yeah.
else do you need to know?
Sir Paddington, you come up, you speak Orcish, and it does kind of catch the orc off guard, but then you just asked an orc to surrender, and he is going to get pissed and swing at you with his great axe.
It was a 23. You should hard to convince.
That's a 22.
Absolutely.
That is 10 slashing damage. As this
Sure.
great axe just comes down, nails you in the chest.
Nice.
This orc, again, he's going to use his aggressive feature, which has a bonus action, basically a bonus action dash. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 10, 15, 20. To reach you and also swing his great axe.
Yeah, at least you tried. Convince them.
Had to give them a fair chance.
That's a 24 to hit for
Of course, yeah.
5 slashing damage. And Brex, we are back to you at the top. You know what? I'm going to take 2 Sir Dinnigan's turns. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, roll 20. I forgot he was back there. Forgot to put him in my initiative tracker.
Oh, good.
He makes it. I'm going to say he's here now, and Brex, now you are.
All right. I am going to move around. Where? 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, I do not think I am in range of anyone. Nope. So I am going to cast Vicious Mockery on the orc standing in front of Sir Paddington.
Yep. Let me make that roll.
Is a save. of
That's
full
a
wisdom
natural one.
Nice. All right.
Sir Pad, you get a retaliation attack. So he will take that 2 damage.
I get to attack him?
Yes. Anytime you are
Sweet.
within a melee range with an enemy and they roll a natural one, I allow you a free. Yeah, that hits.
Nice.
Oof, he is bloodied.
Nice.
Good hit. Is that all you got? Are you going to use your bonus action?
Yep. That's it.
All right, Razamol, you are back up. You got a goblin in the window and a goblin who just came up and threw a javelin at you.
I'm going to free. Oh, I have a weapon. Can I pick the javelin up and just throw it back at him?
Yeah, and let's make it much cooler. You pull the javelin out of your shoulder,
Oh yeah, it did hit me. I
lick
forgot.
your own blood off of it, and
And I'll yell death to the small ones and goblin. I'm also gonna bonus action Hunter's Mark
See you,
him
Nick. Thank you.
before I throw it.
Yep.
I have a +4. Do I have anything? I'm gonna use my inspiration relax. We can't
Yep.
mess that beautiful moment up. Yeah, that's better. 22.
Definitely hits.
Nice.
Da-da-da. The javelin damage is 7, and then just another. I think it's just a d6.
Doesn't matter. That killed him.
Okay, well, that was one extra point if he didn't.
He's dead.
Okay. 1, 2, oops. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That goblin is going to get an opportunity attack at you as you run past the window.
Oh, is it floor level? I thought he was higher than me for some
No.
reason.
Same.
That's fine. Well, yeah, that's fine.
As you run by, he swings out with his scimitar and rolls a natural 1. My dice hate me. You can attack that goblin as you run past the window.
Oh, for sure.
Wow, my dice hate me.
Oh. Max damage on my spear
Yeah,
is.
don't worry about it. He's dead.
Okay.
Jeez, all these ones.
All right.
Also, as you ran past that window, you gotta look in there. So let me get some fog out of here.
As I say, I'll put it right here so I can.
But no, you can finish your movement. You saw into this room now as you. There's nobody left in
I mean, after that, I'll just keep going in here. So that was like what, 3, 1, 2, 3, and I'm assuming I can see these goblins, so they will
Yes, you
be my
can.
next target.
Yeah, this
I
is
can't do anything.
This is the doorway right here. And it's
Okay.
open. Yep, absolutely. If that ends your turn,
1,
Valiant is up.
2, 3.
Oh, yep.
All right.
Go for the Drago.
That's okay. She's still out of range, so.
Is there any way I could get into the temple?
So you can, for an athletics check, attempt to climb through this hole.
Okay, I'll do that. That is a 16.
Yep, you can climb through it.
Excellent. And Valiant will summon his echo here. And we'll try to attack this orc.
Do it.
Advantage. There's a 20. Maybe 20.
Absolutely hits.
Well, bludgeoning. And I'll use Unleash
also-
Incarnation.
Also bloodied.
Okay.
Forgot to ask, can I hear what the goblins are saying? The chanting, I mean.
Do you speak Abyssal?
Oh, I do not. No.
That's a 24 to hit.
Yeah, he's dead. Good job.
Nice. I'll move. There you go. This orc. Move. Yeah, move here. My turn.
Seeing the state of their orcish compatriots, these goblins begin to move closer to the brazier and begin chanting even faster. And you guys notice as the gem begins to spin and vibrate. Get a feeling that if this ritual's allowed to continue, something bad probably gonna happen. This goblin here is going to try to swing around the orc to hit you, Sir Pat, with his scimitar. That's a 2. My dice tonight, guys. All the times to have this big epic, the orcs are here fight, I'm rolling like shit. Serpad, you were up.
Nice. I will tell the orc that I gave him a chance and attempt to finish him. And I have advantage, right, for flanking?
Yep.
Sweet. That's a 24.
Yes.
14 damage.
Yeah, he goes down and appears dead. And then you hear this nasty roar of anger as he uses his relentless endurance to return himself to 1 hit point.
Oh my god.
But he is prone.
Well, I use my bonus action to shift
Yes, go ahead. Oculus.
myself to the extra HP.
I will use my bonus action to turn back into Oculus.
Yep.
Like the hero that I am, of course. Make a big roar and go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to here. Can I either use my item interaction or my action to try and just grab on and pull this crystal or this thing?
You want to grab the crystal and try to pull it from where it's at. You can make
Yep.
a strength check. The DC will be 20.
All right. That should be plenty easy. Athletics, it doesn't matter. It's negative one
strength
either way.
athletics.
Here comes the legend. Oh, so close. Nope.
Okay. And now as you grab the gem, I need you to make a constitution saving throw.
Oh, those I'm good at. 25.
Okay, so you only take half damage.
Nice.
You take 3 necrotic damage
Uh-huh.
as this thing sends a pulse of necrotic energy into you as you hold it.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, I guess guess that's it.
Okay. This orc drags himself to his feet. He's no longer prone. He is going to swing his great axe at you, Serpad.
Would I be able to use my reaction?
Do you have Sentinel?
Sentinel? Yeah.
Yes, but this happens first. That's a 24 to hit.
Sure does.
11 slashing damage.
Jeez.
Go ahead and make your Sentinel attack. Value.
Okay. 24.
Yeah, and he only had 1 hit point. This time he does fall dead. This goblin standing right near you guy goes, shit. In common. Brex, you are up.
All right. I am going to go ahead and dash and loop around this way. $55, just enough. Can I also climb through this wall right here?
Yep, it's a DC 12 athletics or acrobatics check.
All right, I will do acrobatics. 19, heck yes. Gosh, I'm rolling really well. Perfect enough space.
He's a tribal warrior. He's gonna lick
am
his
going
javelin.
to
All right.
end my turn.
Okay. Phrasing.
Actually, before I end my turn, can I notice anyone like really hurting at the moment?
Sir Pat is taking a little bit of a beating.
Can I see him?
He's in that archway and he is a werebear. He's hard to miss.
Okay. I will cast Healing Word as a bonus action
There you go.
and heal him for 6.
Sir Pat, you get 6 hit points back.
Hey, thank you.
You're very welcome, and that will end my turn.
Razimul, you are up.
First, Yaga's gonna go first. And she will go 1, 2, 3. She can't go. It wouldn't matter. There wouldn't be advantage anyway. And she's gonna bite this little goblin. I guess she's
Okay.
probably about the same size. I don't. It's a +5. Ooh, that's only 11.
11 misses, unfortunately.
Can she go through him and go to his other side or no?
You cannot move through an enemy space.
Okay. Then she will just stay there because she can't move. And that is fine. Razamol will be paying attention to what, like, how they say and what they say. I mean, even though he doesn't understand it, he's gonna try to commit it to memory with his mimicry. And then he's gonna try to shoot one of these guys.
Okay.
Ooh, also an 11.
Fortunately, 11 does not hit.
I'm gonna bonus action Hunter's Mark, the one that I was going to shoot. But
That's the one closest to you?
yeah.
I will mark him with green, so we
Yep.
remember he's Hunter. Okay. Is that end your turn?
That ends my turn.
Valiant, you are up.
Right. Gonna move up to this goblin here.
Okay, you have
Want to-
advantage because of Boculus.
Haha. Usefulness.
Absolutely.
That is a 24. And 11 bludgeoning damage.
He's dead.
Who summoned his echo here? Yeah.
Okay.
And only my turn there.
All right. That goblin stops chanting and pulls out a scimitar. And in goblin yells, "Complete the ritual, brothers!" and misses with a 9. Okay, and the rest begin chanting. The stone now begins to almost, it seems like it's absorbing the light around it. It is hard to look at. It's almost becoming a black hole. Sir Pad, you are up.
I guess I'll just swing at this guy. What has Sir Denigan been doing?
Crap, I should really put him in my
He's
initiative.
just
Crap.
doing Sir Denigan things.
I figured he was cowering behind a wall,
Gonna
but
come through here.
It's like a slacking. Sometimes he takes his turn, sometimes he doesn't.
I'm gonna make an attack with him. Here we go. He's gonna attack this goblin.
I still gotta make this guy disappear.
Yeah.
I forgot to re-equip all of his things from that dream. Do that real quick. Make sure he's attuned. Okay, longsword attack. That is 17. That hits. 4. Damage. 16 damage. This guy is dead.
He's so strong.
nice.
Again.
I clap for
This
Sir
goblin's
Denigan.
here.
He's a killing machine
Making
now,
that
yeah.
He's going to action surge attack again. 18 definitely hits. 4, of course, on that one. He rolled the exact damage to kill him. Okay,
Wow.
Sir Denigan has taken a turn, guys.
Now, the way I understand it, this goblin right
I
here
need a
is not chanting,
hero.
right?
What was that?
This
No.
goblin right here is not chanting, right?
The one
No,
right in
just
front of the
the-
echo is not chanting. The one at the doorway is not chanting.
Awesome. I'm gonna ignore this guy. I'll take an opportunity attack.
Yep, he will make one.
Yep.
That is Feast or famine tonight. An 18 to hit.
19 AC with shifted, so.
There you go.
And I will swing at this one chanting goblin.
So the one chanting is this one.
Yes.
19 definitely hits.
All right, that's 12 damage.
He falls dead. You have interrupted this ritual, and the gym begins to violently shake as the ethereal smoke stops moving, and next to you, you hear the goblin say, "What have you done? Run!" Okay. Oculus, you are up.
Do I see a spell book in this room anywhere?
Not in this room, nope.
All right, I'm going this way then. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Just dash into this room, I suppose, if
Yeah,
this door is
yeah.
open.
Yeah, it is. I will clear that for you. In here, you see a table and some chairs. This looks
35.
like it was probably the old uh, dining room for the clergy of this temple. There is a hole in the floor here, and what looks like a ladder and a hole over here.
All right. 40, 45, 50. Can I climb down this ladder?
Yes, you can.
10 feet is all I got left.
Yep, that's what it takes to get you down there.
Lovely. What's going on down there?
Do you have dark vision?
No.
It's hard to tell. It looks like there's some barrels and some sacks, but it's dark down
Okay, I turned into something with it next turn.
here. All right. We are back at the top. Brex.
All right, I am going to lob a fireball at the goblin next to Sir Paddington.
Excuse me?
Deserve it.
A fireball?
A firebolt, excuse me, bolt.
Get ready.
Sorry, so sorry. Two different things. Sorry, bolt, firebolt.
Very
Yeah, very different. Firebolt. I'm gonna roll for hit.
Brex just about revealed himself as the BBEG.
18 to hit.
Hits.
All right, I'm gonna roll for damage. 5 damage.
Okay, he is bloodied.
And then can I, for my bonus action, crawl back out of the...
Yeah, you definitely heard him yell run.
Oh, 100%. Rex does not linger where he does not need to be. So that you said that as a...
12 acrobatics.
Acrobatics, alright. 8.
Okay, you trip and fall. You make it through, but you lose all your movement. And you are prone.
He hits the ground. Oh, fuck!
That is the wrong color. That is echo color. Prone is yellow. Okay, that ends your turn.
Yep.
Razamol, you are up. You definitely just heard that goblin yell run, and he looks panicked.
He hasn't run yet, has he? He's still there?
Yeah, it hasn't had his turn yet.
Okay, Yaga's gonna try to kill him. God damn it, she can't. She's not rolling very good, though. That's only a 10. Ah!
Yeah, how do you think I feel? I've rolled 5-1.
I think the last 3 rolls I've had were a 6, 6, and a 5, so I feel you. She's not gonna do anything, 'cause she's gonna wait till this dude moves to try to bite
By
him
the way,
again.
Brex, you are getting a lot of compliments in the chat. They love your character.
And Razamol will... He'll take a look.
Thank you very much.
Does it look like there's anything interesting in this room? Other than just seeing a door?
That room, there's a lantern. There is a door across the way. This kind of looks like it used to be like a gathering place. There's a broken, like, kind of stage at the end of this. Might have been used for some kind of religious rituals. That stone slab is covered in blood, if that gives you any idea of the kind of rituals that might have been carried.
Okay. Well, just hearing run, he's just gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he'll stop
I
at
will
the
tell you
doorway,
what you see and hear.
and that will determine if he's dashing the
Yes.
other way or not.
As you come through that doorway, you see spider webs and egg-like structures all throughout here. And while not on the map, I will tell you over here is the biggest pile of gold, gems, and treasure you have ever seen in your life.
Wow. What a good debate. He
You can
will
make
keep
you want to
that
make
in
it. You
mind.
can make an active perception check if you'd like.
I'm assuming that takes my action, though, doesn't it?
It does. Nothing attacked you when you stepped into the doorway.
Yeah, they wouldn't until I got in the doorway. No, he's smarter than that. Even though he hasn't really seen much gold, he knows what a trap is, as he has set his own traps before. And I guess he's gonna
You also notice I forgot to tell you, on top of that pile is a pretty old looking book. And you remember that wizard saying he needed this book.
he'll just stay where he's at then, hoping he's far enough away.
Okay, make an active perception check then. Let's not waste that
I will
action.
do that. Yeah. Thank you. But I mean, that is
So,
add 2 more
yes,
onto that.
everything about this feels like a trap to Razamol. Spiders are no good, especially how big they get in the jungle. But so Razamol, immediately knowing the arachnids of the jungle know they like to attack from above, and he looks up and he does see 3 giant wolf spiders, but they are run through by orc javelins and pinned to the ceiling dead. The orcs killed him for you.
He's still weary, but he'll keep that in mind. And that ends my turn.
Okay, after Razamol is Sir Valiant.
I'll attack through my echo. Goblin here.
The goblin that yelled, "Run!"
Yeah.
Clothesline his ass. God bless you.
That is a 12.
12 misses.
Damn. Fuck it. I'll action surge.
Okay.
Right again. 17.
17 does hit.
And 12.
You kill him, but he almost looks relieved
Butchering.
that he is dying.
Okay. I'll make my way this goblin here.
Okay.
I am my turn there.
Awesome. That goblin is going to take the disengage action and begin running. 5, 10, 20.
Rude.
I will make a check. Another one. He tries to jump over this and then lands in the fire and takes 8 fire damage, killing himself in the fire.
Oh my god.
I can't believe how many ones I've rolled.
Say, I could
And with
technically
that,
see him.
we are out of combat, but not out of initiative. Sir Denigan is going to run because he heard it. 5, 15, 20, 25, 30, dash, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and make his way behind this pillar. We are down at Sir Paddington. This gem is violently beginning to shake and wobble in front of you. I will tell you that only Sir Paddington and Boculus are left in this round, and at the end of this round, something is going to happen. Where you guys have finished, fortunately, Brex, you made it out and you're laying prone. So you are actually fairly safe.
Heck yeah.
That was the luckiest fail you ever had in your life.
You love to see it. You succeed by failing is my motto, man. That's my motto.
I will. I mean, I guess we're doing it. I will dash out. Can I fit between these two rocks?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be like right here.
Good plan. Boculus.
I'll turn into a giant wolf spider.
Oh, you are.
And then once I can actually see in the dark, I want to see if there's anything of value down here.
Where is it? You know what? I'm just gonna put a giant spider on there. You can use that one. That is in the basement. And what you see down here is sacks of old rotted potatoes and vegetables and broken barrels that may have at one time held wine and that kind of thing. You found the pantry.
Lovely. How far is it up the? No, I don't want to. I use my action.
It's 10 feet up. You have a climb speed as a spider.
Yeah, no, I don't. No, I don't want to go up. I move away from the ladder and try and hide behind something.
So you're still in the basement or the pantry?
Sure.
Okay. It is just as big as that room. It's just down. Okay.
Yeah, I'll go like over here
So
somewhere.
what happens now is I need Sir Valiant's Echo, and Yaga
God.
to make dexterity saving throws as this gem begins to splinter and explode in this room.
He's good at those.
That is a 30-20. Do I have to make one from my echo? I mean,
I think your echo's just dead either way.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it takes half damage, so the Echo is dismissed.
oh yeah.
As
Oh no!
Oh no!
That's
It's
a
one crispy dragon.
Oh boy!
that is 17 piercing damage to anybody who rolled below a 15. And this is the part that hurts.
Oh god!
All the dice on D&D Beyond got stuck on each other, so now they refuse to read the roll. 24 necrotic damage,
Ouch.
half as much to anybody who got above a 15.
All right.
And we will deal with the results of that in a moment. We have reached the 2-hour mark. We are going to go ahead and take a 5-minute bio break, and we will meet back here in 5 minutes. we are back. Welcome back, everybody. So, the aftermath is here. Did your dragon go down with that many?
Yes.
So it's just dismissed. Okay. It poofs away in smoke. It doesn't fall dead. As the
It
party
turns
is
into
now.
a pile of ash.
Yep. Party sees that pile of ash where the dragon was. Brex, you pick yourself up off the ground and dust off your breeches and realize how lucky you are that you fell on your ass.
Absolutely. Braxico, thank the gods.
What would you guys like to do? Boculus, I will remind you that your party does not know that you turned into a giant spider. If they go into that pantry, this will be interesting. What do you guys want to do? We are out of initiative. You guys have free reign.
Oh, okay.
Razumol will come back into the corridor where the explosion was, just to see the carnage, I guess.
Yeah, there are black gem shards embedded into stone. It was a giant explosion.
Did anyone happen to pick up the book for Timber?
I don't think so.
No, Razumol, and Razumol right now is the only one who knows what's in that room.
Gotcha. That is what Brex is probably walking in here to do. Delicately step over the dragon ashes.
Yeah, Razumol will look around and see if everybody's okay. He'll see Valiant and the new guy. And then he will hyper focus on the ashes and be like, "Oh yeah, no, you fool!" And he will pull out from his quiver a quarterstaff that has a lantern hanging on the end of it, and he will come up to the ashes, and you guys will all see as the ashes kind of start to glow a little bit, and they will all coalesce into the lantern. And the lantern will alight, and it will to be this time. It'll turn green. And you'll see that I am sad and happy at the same time. And relieved, I guess. But that is all that happened.
Boculus, what are you doing down there amongst your rotted potatoes?
Well, since I'm only a medium creature, I'd like to try and come back up to the main level, and once I kind of don't hear any combat, I want to try and sneak if I can do so.
Make a stealth roll.
All right, what is this thing's? Where did it go? This one. +3. Okay. Six.
Yeah, you're not being very sneaky. You think you are, but you're not.
All right, then I'll just come out here.
You guys see a giant wolf spider crawl out of this back room and begin making its way towards you. Act
Yes,
appropriately.
Yeah, once I see them, I want to I don't know, do a little spider dance as well as I can.
I'm sharpshooting it in the face.
Razumol just sees a giant spider and shoots his bow. Shoot your bow.
It's just an 18.
18?
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, that hits.
It's 10 plus 6, so 16 damage.
Yeah, that's more than it has.
Yeah, and
I take.
much to your surprise, as your arrow lands, suddenly Boculus is sitting on his ass.
Would you look at that? Are you okay?
Elephants never forget, is all he says.
Brex will be astonished because he just witnessed a spider turn into an elephant, so he's gonna be a little dumbfounded at the moment.
Yes.
Lost for words.
Feeling hostility towards this side of the room, he's going to go over and see his buddy, Sir Denny.
Is it
Hostility. That's
is-
rude.
is it clear?
Oh, yes, Sir Denny, of course. You were slaying left and right out there. The rest of the party could take quite a cue from you, good sir.
Why, thank you. You are my favorite.
Oh, yes, and you mine, good sir.
And he straightens up, and he's walking as tall as he can carry himself. And he begins exploring. And he
Savalian,
walks up
come this
here,
way.
and he sees the spider webs and says, "Nope," and turns around and walks away.
Well, I could have walked right across these spider webs, no problem, as a spider.
It's true.
Razumal with
Valley
his
will-
walking stick
Oh,
will just basically walk all the way across.
Okay, Razumal, I need you to stop.
Yep.
As soon as you get right here, you see a goblin who is trying his best to hide. His knees are shaking, and he looks very frightened.
I'll just kind of stop and I'll say in Goblin, you can either run or you can die. You decide.
Me run. And he starts running towards the door. He gets here and sees everybody and goes, "Ah!" and is about to turn around and run the opposite way. Do you guys do anything?
I would like to attempt to grapple him.
Okay, so as soon as he steps through, go ahead. That'll be an opposed athletics check. I'm going to roll physical dice
Alright.
since I dropped the stat block.
All right.
I know they got a +0 to strength.
Oh, that was a nat one. Oh my goodness.
So his 9 wins, and he just
Absolutely.
he ducks underneath your arms.
I'll just cast Hold Person on him.
Okay, so
Oh
that's a
yes.
-1 to this roll.
Oh.
If you lost your map, you can just hit refresh. That happens.
Yep.
Beyond maps, unfortunately.
Gotcha.
That is an 11.
Awesome.
He's nice and paralyzed.
So, yep, and he
Cool.
just stiffens up like a board and goes, "Shit."
So Brex definitely wanted to interrogate him. Why did you capture us? And what was that gem about?
We just do what bosses say.
Interesting.
Boss say these words. They say these words, but me Grak, me guard treasure.
And does Greg know who the bosses are?
Bosses are big ones. Got
Were they the orcs?
Or is that what they call have tusks?
Okay.
Like me.
Smaller tusks. Green skin. Big.
Well-
angry. Yeah.
Those bosses are dead. We are your bosses now. Tell us what that ritual.
Grak just guard treasure. Grak not part ritual.
Gotcha.
Insight check.
Yeah, go ahead.
24.
Okay. Nat 20. You believe him.
Ooh.
Damn.
All right.
Can I also make an insight check?
Go ahead.
All right.
DC is natural 20.
All right. Nope, it's a 9.
You believe him wholeheartedly.
All right. Well, kind goblin, I see no reason as to not let you go.
Sir Pad, stab.
What? This guy's hell and he can't do shit. Actually, no, it's been more than 6 seconds. I'm going to make the save again. That's an 18, -1 for 17.
That saves.
Okay, he's going to take the disengage action and begin running and starting to hop out of this window.
Can I thorn whip him?
Yes, you may.
16.
Yeah, 16 hits.
4, and I'll pull him 10 feet towards me.
And he is bloody. And he's just laying there. He makes no attempt to get up. It's kind of pathetic. Kind of resigned himself to his fate. Greg
Yes.
always mess up.
I want to look at Sir Denny and ask him, Sir Denny, what do you think?
Well, I'm very glad you didn't kill him. You, Greg, was it? Yeah. Where is your camp? And I'm going to make an intimidation check.
He is very scary.
That's a 6 against 6. Oh my! Even my physical dice hate me tonight. Just north. There's a creek, and then a clearing, and then through the trees to the north is the camp. But don't go camp. Don't go camp. Many brothers in camp. You all die. Definitely die. I think we handled your brothers and the big ones, as you say, just fine here tonight. Your funeral. And he shrugs. Anybody else want to ask anything or say anything?
Nope.
You let Greg go. Greg point you right direction. Take treasure.
Where is the treasure, Greg?
You ask that, and then you turn around and look in that room, and as I told Razimal, right here is a gigantic pile of
Oh, heck yeah.
chest, gold, coins. There's magical items, and on top of it sits a grimoire, a black spell book. Actually, it's not a black spell book. I am sorry, Timber. I apologize. It is a spell book made out of leaves from trees.
Interesting. Yeah, that's all Brex needs to know.
Razimal will just go up and grab the book. He'll say, Sir Valiant, this is what I was going to show you. And then he'll kind of like point to all the stuff. But he's going to grab the book and he's going to go.
You guys make a perception check.
out.
Anybody out in this room?
Oh. Should I stop before that happens?
Yeah, 1 second. Anybody who wants to try to catch Greg sneaking out
20.
the window? Yeah, you notice Greg is sneaking out of the window.
Can I thorn whip him again?
Yes.
Can you negate the damage? Just keep bringing them back in.
17.
That hits.
6.
He dies as you yank him back again.
You
Oh,
fucking
no.
Greg.
Oh, look what you did, Baculus.
Good riddance. And then I spit on the ground.
Yeah.
Razimal's gonna just basically walk past everybody, kind of somber, and he's gonna go outside. And what was the fairy's name again?
Timber.
He's gonna call out for Timber. See if he's still around.
Yeah. And this little fairy flies right up to you through the trees. Did you retrieve my spell book, good sir?
I will hold it out. Is this what you were looking for, friend?
Oh yes, thank you. And he holds it, and a few seconds pass, and he goes, "Shut up, old man. Oh, I did not lose you. You are so dramatic." And he sticks the spell book in his pocket. You didn't hear another voice, but he seemed to be talking to his spell book. Ignore him. He is a little crabby.
Happens to the best of us.
Well, I seem to owe you guys. I don't have much. I am on an envoy for my lady. But what I can do is let's gather everybody up. And he flies in through the window to the party. Razamol, you follow.
Oh, Timber, my good friend.
Yes, yes, thank you. Thank you all for saving us. I don't have a whole lot of money. I do have this scroll, and he pulls it out and casts mass healing word. And you guys heal. Anybody who wants to can take 17 hit points back.
Jesus.
Absolutely. Great.
That scroll was quite expensive. So I hope you understand that I can't give you money. But at least this way, some of your wounds can be healed.
That was excellent, Timber. Thank you very much.
It's much appreciated.
This has cost me a couple days on my trip, so I need to go. I'm meeting somebody in Tosin for my lady. If any of you are ever in the capital, come and find me, and I'll treat you to a drink.
An us-sized drink or a you-sized drink?
That's a good one. A you size.
Ah, lovely.
Hey, I have heard that fairy drink is actually very highly potent, I think. So I would very much prefer to get drunk off of fairy wine. Very nice.
It's a long story, but I don't really associate with my people. But
Oh,
I have heard those stories as well.
right. Well, Timber, it was very nice meeting you, man. I hope you have a great journey.
You as well. It was nice getting to talk to you the last couple of days, Sir Brix.
Absolutely.
I bid you adieu. And he turns invisible.
As he assumingly walks away, Razamol's kind of I don't even know if it is somatic or whatnot, but he's gonna use primeval awareness to see if there is any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead. And since we are in favored terrain, it's 6 miles, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to the treasure.
I was
you
just
are
about to say.
near the swamp. So your Fey radar is off the charts.
Oh yeah, that's right. I can't tell if they're close by.
Yeah, you just know that they are, and there are a lot of Fey. Couple undead. No fiends, no celestials.
Right. I'll take note of that, and he'll kind of just go over to the campfire and wait for everybody.
Okay. This is a gigantic pile of money. Looking over the pile and the items, you determine that this is probably some of the stuff from the caravans that have been getting hit. Some of it's goods that were supposed to reach Tosin. It's a lot. I have got to try to find the list again, but I will tell you that the paladin amongst you, you believe it's right and just to return at least half of this back to the city. The rest of you can argue with that. But Sir Pad, you know it's the right thing to do. Give some of this back to the city.
Are we sure we only want to give some of it back?
Hey, if you want to argue to the party that you should give all of it back, I will allow you to do so.
Go away, Sir Pat. This is not
Well,
business for
hold on. Did you think of the children?
No, the children are fine.
Well, the children are fine.
They're orphaned now.
There are no orphans in this world. No orphans.
But this stuff isn't ours. Someone else's.
Exactly. We should return it.
If the orphans aren't going to make it, it's not up to us. It's just the way of nature.
They could live in comfort. What? They could live in comfort.
Well, why should we not live in comfort?
I mean, we're stronger. Why should we go with when they go without?
They got a whole town to help them.
Where did you think the money comes from?
I don't know, the work in the town. You can't miss what you don't have.
Well, they did. Hold on, but they did have it. It was stolen.
I found the list. So here,
No, it was on the way to them.
Here amongst you guys, and I'm posting this in the loot channel as well. There are 700 copper pieces, 9,000 silver pieces, 1,800 gold pieces, 150 platinum pieces. There is a black onyx worth about 150 gold pieces, 10 diamonds. You estimate they're worth to be about 100 gold pieces each. 3 pearls, 100 gold pieces each. There is an amulet here that is magical. Some boots that are magical, and there is a really nice morning star.
The gods would be just so hyped with this donation.
Yeah, we should just give it to the gods, not to people.
Okay, see, now we're on the same page, guys. We should donate this.
But not your god.
Well, can we split it?
I love giving big loot piles and telling people the right thing to do would be giving it back and watch it eat the party alive.
Surely Callisto believes in fairness. Share with the herd.
What if the town finds out you stole all of their goods?
That. I'm going to tell them that.
They could turn on you, kill you.
He does have a point.
They can take it up with the gods.
To be fair, if we burn down a town, then it just returns to nature. Then there's more nature. If it comes to that, not saying it will.
All right, so here's the deal.
God of idiocracy?
No, here's the deal.
No, that's Sir Pad.
No, whoa. Listen, we split the treasure pile in half. We give half back. We give half to the church, and we can split that amongst the gods we worship in whatever way we see fit. I think somebody here worships a dragon.
How about we
somewhere.
just split the treasure in our own way, each in our fifth, sixth, and then everyone can decide what they want to do with theirs.
Gentlemen, let us not turn into savages at the first sight of gold. I forget how petty commoners can be when they see money. The right thing to do is return this to the mayor, and perhaps for our good deed, they should allot us some. Either way, our job was to figure this out. We know the camp is close. I have a bag of holding. We shall collect these things. And the right thing to do would be return it to the city. However, that was a hard battle. I would not tell the mayor if you each put 200 gold in your pocket. If anybody can wield that maul. Those boots look nice. That necklace is all right. But most of this gold should be
I will take. You can return everything. I'll just take the diamonds and the boots.
Diamonds?
Yes, Callisto's favorite.
You want 1,000 gold pieces worth of diamonds when I said pocket 200.
Yeah, you didn't say anything about the diamonds. You just said the gold.
I assumed we would be returning the gems.
Well, isn't currency is just much better for them. They save them all the time for bartering and transferring it into liquidating the assets. It's just easier if we just take the stones.
We suddenly have a very solid grasp of economics for somebody who lives in the trees.
Well, this is true. Yes, I mean the coins literally mean nothing to me, but the gemstones, I understand the value of gemstones.
Right. I get that. And he starts to put himself between you and the pile.
Well, I'm going to tell him to get out of the way, or he's not going to like the outcome.
Oh, whoa, gentlemen, there's no reason to get hostile here. I think this odd fellow in very shiny armor has a point. I have no say, considering y'all did most of the hard labor. I just tripped and fell and avoided an explosion. So, do with that what you will.
Okay, I have come to my senses. I will only take 5 diamonds and some boots.
Acceptable.
We will sort out the loot in the loot channel, but you guys gather this stuff up. It goes into the bag of holding. Does anybody want to further investigate the temple, or are we gonna move north?
Can I ritual cast detect magic on the boots, or the boots and the necklace, just to see what type of magic it emits?
Make me look up what those are. I'm pretty sure the amulet is divination, and the boots are transmutation.
Mm-hmm. I guess, I mean, I don't really have any need for boots. I'm mostly an animal.
Mostly?
Mostly.
You turned into a beast when there were diamonds involved.
Well, shiny things and whatnot. Maybe there's a special Loxodon with her name on those 5 diamonds that I must press upon.
An elephant turning into a mouse. Ironic. I get it now. So you guys gather the things up. You check that out. Like I said, Sir Pad, this place's very existence is profane to you. I don't know if you want to explore this anymore. It gives you a really sick feeling being here. You have a feeling that your task here is complete, but if anybody wants to investigate or look around this place, I will not keep that from you.
Brex has been here for days. He's ready to leave, so he's going to wait outside.
Yeah, whenever Sir Denny stops paying attention.
You haven't been here at the temple for days.
Gotcha.
They kept you at the camp, so once you guys get to the camp, you know a little bit about it. They literally brought you here as food.
Oh, even worse. Okay, yeah, he's just ready to go. He's over it.
You were the packed lunch.
Over it.
When Sir Denigan isn't looking, what?
Whenever Sir Denigan isn't looking next, I'd like to Druid craft the scent of a skunk in his vicinity.
Go ahead. Let's get out of this place. It is foul.
Lead on, our glorious yet sometimes misguided leader. Dennigan's dandies.
5 minutes ago, we had a much different conversation.
Well, yes, but as you can see, there's clearly no more, loot in front of us. It's away from the view, out of sight, out of mind, as I think people say.
I think you lied to me when you said I was your favorite. And he marches away. And you guys leave the temple and begin making your way north. And just as Grak told you, he did not lie. You pass a creek into a clearing. And you find a nice spot where you can gather yourself. Now, you've only been awake for a couple hours. There's no need to sleep, but short rests can be had. Conversations can be had. This dragon is gone. With that, we pick up here next week as we move into Stars and Wishes. Good episode, guys. That was a lot of fun.
Right.
Heck yeah.
Absolutely.
So the way we work out is we run Stars and Wishes and an MVP vote.
All right.
You caught up on the recaps, so you should have seen the way those work. So, as the new player, we will let you go first.
I am very not acquainted with this. Can I please
you're
run me
not?
by it again? No, run me by it again one more
Oh,
time.
okay. I thought you watched the recaps.
I did, but that part I did not catch.
Okay, well, Stars and Wishes. Stars are things that you really enjoyed about the session, compliments that you can give to other players for things that they did, role-playing things that you liked, even down to, hey, this map was really cool. Kind of just everything you liked. And then Wishes are things that you didn't like, maybe critiques for me, or, next time I want to see twice as many goblins, just stuff that can help me become a better GM. And see how you're feeling about the game. Be honest. I'm a grown ass man. I can take it. And then MVP. After you've done your Stars and Wishes, you say, "Hey, I think Salty did a really good job tonight." Or use the character name if you want. I think Boculus came through clutch by not fighting and just completely ignoring the combat yet again.
Zero damage.
It's always spot on. And then, or, Valiant and his Echo give an advantage to people. That was awesome. So I vote Valiant for MVP. And the person who wins the MVP vote gets an inspiration to carry on to the next game.
I will definitely say the map was very good. I did like the map was I liked how we had the angles mattered, what we could see mattered. I liked that a lot. That's really cool. I did not, coming into this, I did not know how I would be my character would be incorporated into how I am introduced to everyone, and I liked it a lot.
With Evan, I gave him the whole rundown. This is where they're gonna run into you. This is what's gonna happen. Blah blah. I had a hell of a week at work this week, so I apologize.
No, don't. I applaud you for that, because I was like sitting here going, "Oh my god, I'm really excited because I don't know what's gonna happen." So once you introduced me as being like Captain Dix the Fair, I was like, "Oh my god, yes, cool!" And I was rolling really high. I was really proud. I came into the group. Y'all are very advanced in the group chat. Y'all know a lot about D&D, and I look astonished when I read some of the things y'all talk about, but I am a newbie, and I just want to say that this has been a very, very fun game. I did not think I would enjoy myself as much. It was so, yeah. That's all I gotta say, I think.
Hey, you got an MVP vote?
Who was the one defending his case trying to steal the diamonds?
Boculus.
Yes, I will definitely. That was hilarious. Great roleplay. I really liked it.
That elephant's going to be the death of all of you someday. I hope you guys know that. But Boculus gets the MVP vote. All right. Devin, why don't you go?
The fighting was really fun. I enjoyed that a lot. Trying a different aspect of my build, I guess, and it worked out. And the fact that I finally got to favorite terrain, is nice. I mean, that'll play more into like when we need to go forage and stuff like that. But all in all, it was a really good session. I loved it.
Awesome. No wishes?
There was a moment that was missed, but I'll put it in the like out of game chat or off time RP. But other than that, there is a dragon. There is a dragon with us again.
Oh, you resummoned?
Yep.
I didn't hear you. Did you say it?
No,
You did the whole
I tried
ranger
messaging
thing,
you,
right?
but it's okay.
Oh, sorry. When I have all this stuff up.
Yep, I know. I get it.
So it's I don't always catch the end.
And everybody, I was enjoying the RP about the stealing all the loot and stuff like that. So I was like, it'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll catch it in off time RP for sure. Do you have an MVP vote?
We'll go with Sir Paddington for taking like just a crap ton of damage and still being alive. I don't think he went down at all.
No, that was a lot of damage to soak up. Gotta love
I
Paddington.
ended up taking like 30 altogether, I think, between temp HP and healing.
Oh wow.
Speaking of, Jory, why don't you go ahead and go?
I mean, that was really fun. I appreciate that Baculus, instead of just immediately fleeing, he did try to take the crystal first.
Yeah, that's true.
He did. I feel like that was an attempt for the team. I mean, not really like wishes, but I don't think I'd ever hate to see more goblins or orcs for that matter. Just send it.
Just remember, you said that next week.
That's what I mean. Give me more damage.
We'll go
Even.
to the camp. Easy there.
I will tell you guys, next week you're gonna get your first custom boss. You're gonna have your first custom boss fight.
Heck yeah.
So
Awesome.
that one's a lot of fun to run. MVP vote?
I mean, we MVP to Brex for the first game.
Nice.
Thanks.
Patrick, what you got for us?
Wishes. I just hope we can continue to play together. Group is fun.
Heck yeah.
It is a fun group.
Stars. I'd have to give it to Brex. The way he, kind of described his character was very spot on. You could tell he really took a lot of time to think about it. It was great.
Thanks.
MVP to Brex.
Thank you.
Okay. OSB.
Yeah, there can always be more goblins. It's coming from the character that doesn't fight. So
Yeah, thanks.
You guys need to stop encouraging this.
yeah, as long as the goblins don't get faster, that would be more problematic. As long as they stay the same speed, that's okay. No, it was a lot of fun today. It's good to have another new character. I think everyone in the group meshes well. I give my MVP also to Brex for having a role play of falling down. I think that's that's always a good sign of a party member when they take the extra time to do small things like that.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Stars from me for tonight is just everybody. We've come a long way. This has always been kind of like my goofy table, but I've really come along. At first I was like, oh great, I'm running a circus on Thursdays. This is awesome. But actually, I absolutely love it now. Thursday, you guys are a great table. Wishes, I wish my dice would have been nicer tonight. That was 7 total nat 1s.
Oh my goodness.
It's never happened to me in a game of Minhal yet.
Listen, it's getting it out now, so when we go to the boss fight next time, it's gonna be nothing but crits.
Right.
The other
Oh
way.
yes. Oh god, yes.
Brex, you won MVP. Go ahead and mark inspiration on your sheet. Great introduction to the character. I can't wait to see where this goes.
All right.
I love the backstory and all of that. And you guys are eventually going to make it to Green Hollow, and that's going to be a lot of fun. Secondary MVP goes to Max, who plays Timber, who he was just gushing over. Not only that Timber was an NPC for you guys tonight, but that Brex, he loves your character. And when you did your sense to sense Faye and all that, he called it your Fadar, which is awesome in the chat. He's like, oh, you're Fadar? He's a sailor as well. I was in the Navy, and so is Max. So that was just funny. With that, we're going to sign off for the night. Everybody say goodbye to chat. Thank you to everybody who came out tonight, all the new viewers that we had. That was a lot of fun. The new follows that I got. I appreciate you guys so much. We'll see you on Saturday.
All right. Bye, chat. Bye, guys.
Good night, chat.
Adios.